Yeah. Oh, yeah. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? You're back with your boy Muzzy McGee. We're back for another live streaming session. Thank you so much for joining me. I did that Van Halen eruption note at the end. I went, oh, in case anybody cares. Guys, I just want to say thank you for being here. Guys, for those of you who are here, for those of you who cannot be here, you can always watch the replays in the channel and my channel because I keep all of these videos. And for those of you who could just stop by, well, thank you for just stopping by. Guys, I'm going to go over my spiel real quick. I just got to make sure I keep this thing ready. Keep this thing ready. That makes like this. Never mind. I gotta just make sure that I have this open because I have it's been unusually slow my computer today, which usually equates to me having weird, like out of nowhere, programs closed because my computer is older than dirt. It's not really older than dirt, it's just an older computer. Guys, I just want to say thank you for being here again. I go by the name Muzzy McGee, and this channel is about 4 things. And the first 2 things involve the live stream, and the live stream is broken down into 2 individual parts. The first part is about the practicing. There's a practice session, and the second part is the improvisational section. Now, the practice session is about me practicing. It's about you practicing. It's about us practicing together so we can get from the intermediate to the advanced, from the advanced to the expert, and from the expert onto the virtuoso levels of guitar playing. And we accomplish this by playing through basically a structure that is starts with warm-ups. We go from warm-ups to scales, scales, chords, and then we go to different picking patterns, different strumming patterns, different chords and voicings, different what do you call this? Different chord progressions, as well as different licks of the week and different cover songs to help us progress to that level. And doing those things and working on those things helps us get to the next level, which is using those things as foundational skills to get to the improvisational section. And the improvisational section is about me improvising on the live stream. It's about you sitting on your throne of judgment and letting me know if I'm doing good, if I'm doing bad, if I'm doing okay, and telling me why. Obviously, giving me constructive criticism is really the best way to help out with me getting better at those things. So what I ask people to do is just give me constructive criticism in the chat. Let me know what you're thinking about what I'm doing. It's my hope that you will feel comfortable and confident enough to use the songs that I have in the playlist section of my channel that are open licensed songs, backing tracks that you can use and you can play against. And it's my hope that you will feel comfortable and confident enough to record yourself playing. Okay. Upload those videos to YouTube, and when you upload those videos to YouTube, you share that link with me, and with your permission, I'd like to at least talk about it on the channel. Weakfoot, what's up, baby? What's good, my guy? It's good to see from you, man. Real quick, just let me finish up my spiel real quick. It's good to see you, dude. Happy Saturday. Man, I didn't see, I knew you were busy yesterday, but yeah, it was good to see you this week, man. Thank you. No, dude, it's all good. It's all good, man. I don't really, look, whatever you got is all good, bro. It's good to see you here anyway. Now finish up with my spiel real quick. Hopefully you'll be around for the next 2 or 3 minutes. Anyway, so yeah, the improvisational section is about me improving, you judging that. Hopefully you'll be able to upload a video using the backing tracks that I have and making that an opportunity for me to, well, obviously after you upload the video, sending me the link, and with your permission, I'd like to talk about it on the channel so I can discuss how you've attacked the fretboard, how I've attacked the fretboard, and what we can do as a collective so we can all attack the fretboard correctly together, and we can get better at that. I don't know why this is taking so long for me to post this. Let me just try to pin this comment real quick. And the third thing, basically the improvisational section and the improvisational section are things that will help me get to the third level, which is basically the third thing and what the whole channel is about. It's about me creating music in Logic Pro X. It's about me creating music every single day. It's about me singing and songwriting. It's about me creating guitar parts. It's about me doing a plethora of things to get to the next level of creating music in Logic Pro X. But all these things are in service to that third thing, which is what the whole channel is about, me creating the best music I can using Logic Pro X, using my understanding of guitar, understanding of the fretboard, and understanding of music theory to create the best music I possibly can. So 100% of the stuff I will be putting out in the beginning will obviously be 100% dog shit, because that's what happens when you first start working on stuff for a while. You suck for a while, and then after a while you start to get some things, and you slowly but surely you start to create better stuff. So now 100% of the stuff I'll be putting out there obviously will be stuff for an effort. Everything I will do will be an effort for me to get better as a producer, songwriter, what have you, guitar player, singer, songwriter, whatever. And so 90% of the stuff I'll be creating was for my own personal projects, but the other 10% will be split into 2 parts. 5% for music I'm working on doing more musical collaborations with other people, as well as stuff that I'm collabing with people who work on short films. So that's 2 different things, because it's requires two different forms of creativity, in my opinion, but it's definitely two different mixing and mastering processes for sure. So, yeah, and the fourth thing is basically when people don't watch the channel serves for me as a where I am, where I've been, and where I'm trying to go sort of situation. So if any of that sounds good to you guys, I ask that you go ahead and like and comment and subscribe to the channel. Shout out you, Weakfoot. You're the best, man. This guy is helping me out with so much stuff. He's helped me out with so much stuff already. He's still trying to help me out with some thumbnails, and that's crazy. I'm thankful for that. So thank you, dog, for that. Appreciate you. And yeah, because I really, really, really hate what do we call it? Like Adobe Photoshop. I'm just so terrible at it that it bothers me. Anyway, getting back to my spiel. So the fourth thing is basically when people comment in real time, because I save all of these videos. They serve for me as where I am, where I've been, and where I'm trying to go sort of situation. When people comment in real time, there are changes that I can make in real time when I go back and look at these videos that I can make right away, or some changes that take a little bit longer because they cost money. But so what I'm trying to do is trying to get people involved in the in liking, comment, and subscribing to my channel, so I don't have to get involved asking for donations or different things of that nature. But that's the second thing I got to do. So I ask people to donate to my channel against my Ko-fi account, ko-fi.com/Muzzy McGee. Again, that's ko-fi.com/Muzzy McGee. You can donate as little as €1 to that account. And it's helpful. Every penny counts. If you could donate pennies, if there was a way for you to donate pennies, I've just asked for pennies. You know, because every one of those things counts for me, and it's easier to do that on the internet. So, what was the last thing I was going to say? Oh, yeah. So, yeah, you can donate pennies to the account, which would be very helpful. The second way you can help donate to the account, donate to the channel, is through cryptocurrency referral links. Now, I'm not a financial advisor. This isn't financial advice, and I'm not telling you what you should and shouldn't do with your money. However, I very much love trading cryptocurrency. I love it a lot. I love talking about cryptocurrency. I like talking about the applications of the blockchain. It is a passion of mine just as much as, well, maybe not just as much as guitars, but it is a passion of mine. So I ask people, if you want to get involved, the easiest way to do so, again, is to use my cryptocurrency referral links. When you sign up and spend $50 on any of the 4 platforms I have available, you will get perks that will be exponentially better than that of what you get if you signed up by yourself. Whatever they offer you, whether it be $20 cash back or $100 off trading fees, whatever they offer you, they will in turn offer me, as I am the referring client. That's how it works. They will offer you the same opportunities after you've made X amount of trades. I forgot what it is, how a month been on their sites for a month trading, or whatever it is. Whatever they offer you, they will in turn offer me. And as I'm using 15 to 20% up to $100, and obviously I set the base level at $50, so I'll be spending a minimum of $50, but up to $100 to reinvest back into the platform. And I'll be taking polls on different things that we can do to create an environment where people get to see the next thing they get to purchase, which will be fun. Lastly, if you've done that, you can do that. If you don't want to do that, you don't have to do that. But again, I like cryptocurrency, and I figured I'd share that with you as well. You have to be age eligible, obviously, which everybody in this channel should be age eligible, and you should be regionally eligible, which I don't know what region you're watching from, but some regions are not. It's not available to you. But again, those are the 2 basic requirements. Number 3 is basically the easiest way to help me out, besides subscribing to my YouTube channel, is to help subscribe to me across all platforms. Help subscribe to me across on Facebook, on Instagram, on TikTok, and on Twitch. Those are the platforms I'm on. Subscribing to me across those platforms will inevitably help me grow my YouTube channel, and help me grow my YouTube channel will inevitably help me grow those other channels. Because one hand washes the other. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get started here today. Weakfoot, shout out you, dog. I'm going to go ahead and post the stuff. Here is a copy of my... Here is a link to my yeah, there we go. And here's the lick of the week. I'm gonna go ahead and post that and close out of this one right here because we don't nerd it. Okay, we don't nerd it. Oh my God, this is gonna take a little bit longer than usual because, like I said, my computer's moving a little bit slower today, and that just is because my computer's old. A lot of it is because it's old. A lot of it's probably because I'm running 15 programs at once. It's not true. I'm running 2 programs, OBS and my internet. So let me go ahead and copy this right char. Okay, I'm going to copy this link, and I'm going to post the link of the week into the chat section as I explain to you guys briefly 2 or 3 other things really quickly. So number 1, let me copy this. I copied, I think it copied. Let's see. I did. 3 things, real quick. Number 1, I curse on this channel. I do recommend a lot of artists and influencers that are guitar players and musicians alike that do curse as well, because most musicians curse like sailors, and that is what it is, guys. So I just wanted to let you know that I do curse on this channel. For some of you, that may be an obstacle for you as to whether or not you watch this channel. Unfortunately, this may not be the channel for you, and that pains me to say because I need as many subscribers as I can, but I'd rather be upfront with you and honest with you that I do curse. You will hear me say things like shit and fuck. I don't particularly direct those comments at anybody individually, so I don't really find them to be particularly offensive. But some people do. Some people don't like vulgarity, and I really don't care. That's who I am, and I don't find it particularly vulgar or mean, or it's not trying to trigger anybody or try to make anybody feel any type of way. I just want people to understand that beforehand, because if you're going to watch my channel, you're going to hear me curse. You just are. Second thing is I don't take requests on this channel. Now, there's nothing wrong with channels that do take requests. However, on this channel, that makes no sense for me to just sit here and take requests, because that's not what this channel is about. I have juggled with the idea of taking requests on different backing tracks that I can play against for improvisational purposes only. But to sit here and just play cover songs does not make sense for what I'm trying to build. Again, there's nothing wrong with channels that do it, and I do reserve the right to change my mind later if I find the value in it later on. Just as of right now, I don't see the value in and of itself. That's why I don't do that. The third thing is, yeah, if you have any questions that take longer than just hi and bye and hello and goodbye and things that take more than 10, 15, 20 seconds, or if you're trying to have a conversation on the chat, I'm happy to have conversations. I really love having conversations, which is part of the problem. In the sense that we only have a limited amount of time, or I only have a limited amount of time to be here every single day, so I have to make sure that I use that time appropriately and I portion that time correctly. So the only way for me to do that is to tell people to make sure, if you have larger questions, please Facebook or Instagram them to me, or find another medium on which we can communicate. I will find my way to you if possible, and we can answer those questions that way, because it's just easier for the chat. Guys, let's get it going over here. Yesterday, I took a look at the video, and it seemed like when I decreased the MS speed, the millisecond speed of how the microphone in my computer was getting the sound, or capturing the sound, it appears that it has been working. It appears that I've been playing on beat and with it, so I don't know if that's just a parametric thing, like a parameter thing, and it appears that it has been. So we're going to continue to do that. As I said earlier today, I believe the parameter on my microphone is still set up to be the exact same thing. I can double check that again, just to make sure in the advanced audio properties that that's not an issue. So yeah, we're set to minus 100 we're set to minus 100 milliseconds, so it should be okay. Okay, there's a bit of a delay on the other screen outside of the OBS, but not this particular one. So let's get started with these exercises, guys. Oh, I forgot to say it. Happy Saturday, y'all. I know some of y'all went out last night. I know some of y'all did. Stop it. Quit playing. That's how weak, but you're the man, dog. I didn't get to talk to him in the beginning, so shout out you, Weakfoot. Shout out you, dog. I don't know if you heard me. Hopefully you're watching right now. If you guys haven't done so already, I'd absolutely love it if you took the time to just go ahead and like and comment and subscribe to the channel, or just like the videos. It does help out with the algorithm, and it is very, very, very much free. So that would be awesome. Anyway, let's get started with these exercises, guys. Good to see you. Happy Saturday, y'all. Let's go. That's one of the worst ones because I was just not communicating with my fingers when I was trying to get my middle finger and my pinky finger to work in conjunction with one another. That's okay. It happens sometimes. It is frustrating. It is annoying, but that does happen. So now we're going to move up to, we're at 100 beats per minute, 105 beats per minute. So yeah, we're moving up to 190 beats per minute. I want to say, because we're doing all this stuff in regular time and not in double time as we were doing beforehand, and we're going to work on the John Petrucci Bite of the Mosquito style exercise. So I think a lot of the rest of this time we're going to be working really around 190 beats per minute. John Petrucci Bite of the Mosquito style exercise, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. Love you guys. Bye. I don't know why I said bye, but I'm turning up the volume on this. Clearly that one needs a lot of work. Again, I'm doing a lot of these exercises with my eyes closed because I have a nasty habit of staring down at my fretboard, a habit by which I'm trying to break free from, on which, by which, insert correct preposition here. Alternate spider picking from the 1st to the 16th fret at 190 beats per minute. We're going to try to get this done. Again, I'm doing a lot of these exercises with my eyes closed because of the fact that I am quasimodoing my guitar. Went too far on that one. My bad. Missed the mark on that one. Again, the harder the exercises are, the more difficult things are, because that's what difficulty means. And I don't know why I said that, because that makes perfect sense. The harder the exercise is, the more difficult it is. Write that down, because that makes perfect sense in the world of where my brain is. Stupid. My bad, y'all. Saturday morning. The crazy thing is I didn't go out last night. One would think. Anyway, my brain doesn't work right. It's crazy. My brain crazy. Let's get right into the alternate tapping from the 1st to the 16th fret at 190 beats per minute. Let's go. had to look down just a little bit at my fretboard because again I wasn't sure if I'd slid up 2 frets or 1 fret as I was supposed to do. So after that, what are we doing now? We're going to work on the sweep picking exercise, starting with Brandon Dion. Sweep picking exercise. What do we do? Is it at 50? I said 190. So I'm going to take this down to 170. We're going to do this exercise at 170, 180, and 190 beats per minute. We sound like this. This is the Brandon Dion exercise. We're going to try it at 180 beats per minute. Again, Brandon Dion is a very famous YouTube and Instagram influencer, guitar player, guitar teacher. He does curse on his channel. I should tell you that beforehand. But I love his stuff. I think he's hilarious, and I think he's a great teacher. He's an absolutely great teacher. So. Mistake there, and that's expected to be happening because of the fact that I have changed the sound and the actual tempo and the actual metronome itself, and so the timing is a little bit weirder for me because I'm not playing in double time, so I'm hearing the beat on the beat, but it should be more helpful. So we'll see how that works out. Go back to 170 beats per minute, and we're going to work on sweep picking exercise numero doso, perro numero doso. My bad, shotties. My bad, my little shotties. My bad, my little shotties. My bad, shotties. $170 beats per minute to 180. Same exercise, guys. We're gonna keep working on it. I don't have the confidence yet to start not look down at my fretboard when I have to do those kind of slides yet. I'm actually going to try that next week, but at 180 beats per minute, y'all. Now we're gonna go at 190 beats per minute. I tried it a little bit right there to shut my eyes to make sure I'm not staring down at my fretboard. I'm not quasimodoing my fretboard. I think I'm gonna use that term. So quasimodoing and what do they call that? Muffin topping. Two terms I have redefined for this particular channel. Guys, we finished up with those things. Now we're going to get right into the scales. Again, we're doing the C major scale and the C sharp D flat major scale at 190 beats per minute in regular time. So it's not 105 beats per minute, but we're doing it in regular time, which means it's a little bit slower than what we're normally used to. And again, we're going to start doing that and keep doing that because it apparently seems to be working. I have looked at the video. I watched the video last night that we did, and it seems to be, even if when I decrease the microphone capting speed by minus 100 milliseconds, it appears to be working. So I don't know if it's my computer, if it's me, if it's a combination of the two, but somebody pointed this out, and he said, what's the purpose of using metronome if you're not going to actually use it? And I didn't know what he was talking about. I said, I play to a metronome every single day, so I watched the videos, and clear as day, there was a difference in the time that I was playing and the click track. So I don't know what that was coming from, so we're trying to figure that out diligently before I hook up my new microphone setup that I got. Well, I showed that in the unboxing. Check out the unboxing. Shout out you. Shout out you. Shout out you. Shout out you. I'm going to go hit this harness right here for all you guys that are still here. I'm thankful that you guys are here. If you haven't taken the time to do so already, I'd absolutely love it if you took the time to go ahead and like the videos, subscribe to the channel. Let me know what y'all think about all this. I said think, but it came out wrong, so I apologize for that. To a host of communities, in case that came out in the way that I thought it just did, so I apologize for that. Immediately, don't cancel me. What y'all think about that? I was trying to say shink about that, but I'm sure I've said something unintentionally offensive. I'm sure I have. I'm certain of it. Guys, I'm sorry. Let's get to these chords and these scales before I get my home country right now for saying something stupid on accident. We're working with the C major and C sharp D flat major scale at 190 beats per minute, at which point we are no longer going to nada, but we are going to go to the pentatonic scales of the C minor pentatonic variety and the C sharp D flat minor variety. So let's get right to it, guys. There are going to be mistakes made here because that's what happens when we are practicing. Mistakes are to be made and we are to correct them, and practice is the time to correct them. So let's go. Second position, C major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, C major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, C major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, or fifth position, C major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Sixth position, C major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Seventh position, C major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, the eighth position of the octave position of the C major scale at 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Guys, we're gonna get right into the C sharp D flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. I understand this shit is boring, but that is what that's why we're doing this together, because practicing sucks. We all know it. Okay, we're gonna try to find fun ways to do this, but again, we're gonna fight through the pain of the boringness so that we can become better guitar players. Okay. Let's get right into the C sharp D flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Again, shout out all you guys that are still here. Shout out you guys that just got here. Happy Saturday to all you guys. And if you haven't done so already, I'd absolutely love it if you went ahead, like the videos. Helps me move up in the algorithm, and it's completely free for you. If you want to as well, subscribe. It's helpful. You know what I mean? Let's get right to it. Oh, and I'm shutting my eyes not to be a pretentious douchebag. I have this bad habit of what I like to call quasi-motoing, which is where I stare over my guitar in a very poor posture, but stare over my guitar like this, T-Rex style, Quasimodo style, and it is not good. So I'm trying to break out of that habit in any way that I can. First position, let's go. C sharp, D flat, major scale, 109 beats per minute. Let's go. Second position, C sharp, D flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, C sharp, D flat minor major scale, at 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, C sharp, D flat minor scale, or major scale, at 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, C sharp, D flat minor pentatonic scale, 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Sixth position, C sharp, D flat, major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Seventh position, C major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Eighth position, C sharp, D flat, major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Guys, we're going to get right into the minor pentatonic scale, starting with the C minor pentatonic scale. We are not going Dionanda and lowering the tempo. We are going to stay at 190 beats per minute because we are playing in regular time and not in double time. Thank you guys for staying here. Thank you for being here. Okay. Shout out to you guys for being here on a Saturday. It is not fun being here on a Saturday, I imagine. But this is what it takes to get to that next level. This is what it takes. And so shout out to all you guys that are here. If you would like to, I would absolutely love it if you would go ahead and like the videos, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you could. If not, I understand, and I'm thankful for you. I don't really understand, but I'm thankful that you're here. So that's good. Good news for that. Let's get right into the first position of the C minor pentatonic scale at 190 beats per minute. Again, I'm shutting my eyes to get rid of the bad habits of staring over my guitar like this. Third position, or second position, C minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, C minor pentatonic scale, 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Let's go right into the fourth position of the C sharp, C major scale. Not even close. C minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Fifth position, C minor pentatonic scale at 190 beats per minute. Let's go. That's still one of the hardest shapes for me to do. But we're going to get right into the C minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute, sixth position, octave position. Let's go. Guys, we're going to go right into the last part of the scales, which is the C sharp D flat minor pentatonic scale at 190 BPMs. Let's go. This part is really hard for me, but we're going to keep trying to work on it. Let's go. Shout out you guys for being here on a Saturday morning. Woo! Got right through that one. Cut through that one like a hot knife cut through butter. Let's go right into the second position of the C sharp D flat minor pentatonic scale at 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Let's get ready. Let's get to that fourth position, y'all. Okay? But we're going to do that by going to the third position first, but starting with the third position of the C sharp D flat minor pentatonic scale. Let's go. Y'all heard that jump. That metronome jumped right there. Y'all heard it. Fourth position, C sharp, D flat minor pentatonic scale, 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, C minor pentatonic, C sharp, D flat minor pentatonic scale, 100 beats per minute, 190 beats per minute. Go. And finally, the sixth position, or the octave position, at 190 beats per minute of the C sharp, D flat minor pentatonic scale. Let's go. Now I'm noodling around my guitar aimlessly and not doing exercises that we should be working on. Shout out you guys for being here. Shout out all of you. Shout out you. Guys, what we're going to do right now is we're going to get right into the Find the Note. And Find the Note is not a fun exercise. It's just an exercise that was recommended by Joe Satriani, or at least that's the person who I saw it from. He's a very famous guitar player, very conservative. He's a conservatory kid. I don't know what his leanings are in his life. I don't know, and I don't care. All I know is he's a great guitar player. Okay, he went to a conservatory, I believe Berklee College of Music. So he's a conservatory kid. And he said that all intermediate guitar players, basically any guitar player who picks up their guitar and to play the guitar on for maybe a week, maybe even just one session for like 2 hours, anybody who's picked up a guitar should be able to know how to find any note on any part of the fretboard. And we do that by memorizing the fretboard. So Find the Note is basically an exercise that's based off of that. We know that we are in standard tuning of E, A, D, G, B, E. We're always going to be in that standard tuning. We do not need the metronome for this part because all we're going to do is play the fun game of Find the Note. And Find the Note is basically we're trying to find the 2 notes on the scale and its octave position, 1 note in its octave position. If we had 24 frets, it would be technically, a lot of these would be 3 notes. But we don't have 24 frets, we only have 22. So what we're doing is we're going to play the fun game called plus 12 and minus 12. And plus 12 minus 12 is how you find a note and its octave position above or below the 12th fret. So you add 12 or subtract 12 based on where it is on the fret. If you are below the 12th fret, you add 12. If you are above the 12th fret, you subtract 12. It is that simple. So now that we know that we're at we're playing a fun game called Find the C. The C is on the 8th fret of the E string. Okay, you add 12 to that note, you get 20. So 8 and 20 is where you're going to find its position, its octave position below the 12th fret. You're going to have to look down at my fretboard for this because I do not have the confidence enough to try to shut my eyes and try to figure this out because it's really hard to do. And that puts us at 8 and 20 on the top fret, on the top E string. Then we go back to the bottom E string, to the low E string, it puts us at 8 and 20. Then we go to the A string, it puts us at 3 and 15. Again, you add 12 to 3, you get 15. You subtract 12 from 15, you get 3. Guys, it is that simple. Now back to the low E string, where we are at 8 and 20 again. Then we're going to go to the high E string, which puts us back to 8 and 20 again. Now they're at 8 and 20. We're going to go back to, we're going to go to the B string, which puts us at, you guessed it, 1 and 13. Again, you add 12 to 1, you get 13. You subtract 12 from 13, you guys get 1. It is not hard. It's simple math. If anybody has any questions about that, please feel free to ask me on Facebook or on Instagram or any medium that you prefer, where I can contact you. Again, now we're going to the A string again, which puts us at 3 and 15, before we go to the D string, which is going to put us back to, you guessed it, 10 and 22. Why do we know that? Because we were here yesterday, remember? You add 12 to 10, you get 22. You subtract 12 from 22, you get 10, guys. It is not that difficult. This method is very simple. I think it's almost idiot-proof, and I know because I'm an idiot. And I can figure it out, so, you know. Let's go right into the bottom E string, which puts us back to 8 and 20. Which puts us back to 8 and 20 on the top E string. And the high E string, I keep saying top instead of high. Now we're going to go back to the B string, which puts us at 8 and 13. Then we go to the G string, which puts us back to 5 and 17. Again, you add 12 to 5, you get 17. You subtract 12 from 17, you get 5. Then we're going to go to the B string, or the D string, which puts us, you guessed it, back to 10 and 22. Then we're going back to 3 and 15 on the A string. And we're going to finish up here with 8 and 20 on the low E string. Unfortunately, guys, today we're going to have to work on the 7th chords. And I say unfortunately because I hate the fact that I suck at them and I'm terrible at them, and that just is what it is. I don't want to be terrible at them, which is why I have to work on them and why we have to work on them as a collective, guys. By the end of the year, we basically want to be able to say we know all the major chords, the minor chords, the augmented, the diminished, and the major 7th chords, and the minor 7th chords. So then we can move on to the C7th augmented fifths. I'm sorry, that's not true, is it? It is true. The C7th augmented fifths and the C7th flat fifths. And then hopefully we can move on to the C major 7ths and the C major 7 thirds. And then, you know, because obviously our goal is to memorize this whole book. That's our goal. That's what we're trying to do here. Because having an encyclopedic knowledge at your fingertips of any of these chords is instrumental, because we play an instrument, is instrumental in us learning, in us becoming better guitar players. Because if you're going to be a better guitar player, you need to be able to take the stuff out whenever you have it. Meaning it needs to be able to come out of your brain and into your fingertips and onto your fretboard at any given time. And the only way to do that is by memorizing it. So here are the C7th and the C minor 7th chords. And we're going to do those. We're going to play all through all of those. I'll play through each chord about 3 times a piece. And then once we finish the C7th and C minor 7th chords, we're going to move on to, again, this is top 2 right here for the finish up the C minor 7th chords. Then we're going to move on to the C sharp D flat 7th and the C sharp D flat minor 7th chords, okay? This part is boring. There is no substitute for it. If you have any ideas at a more fun exercise, I'm all ears, guys. I have not done this yet, and I'm going to ask ChatGPT this later today to figure out if there are more fun and more creative ways to teach people chords. Because I feel like that would be, even just hearing an answer from ChatGPT or looking it up online or seeing other people who work on chords, maybe there's a way for me to make this a little bit more fun, but the process in and of itself of learning chords is just not fun, guys. It's just not fun. It's never going to be fun. It's a boring exercise. So I think that anybody who has any ideas, including things like algorithms on ChatGPTs or Gemini or whatever fucking algorithm that you use to figure things out, to cheat on things or whatever it is that you do. Again, I have different ideas on AI and how it should be used as a tool and not as just a crutch, like the internet in and of itself. But again, we can get into that later. I have various discrepancies as to how we use the internet, and including myself in this. So when I talk about other people in this process, I'm also talking about myself. So I think they're great tools. I think they're excellent tools, but they should be used as tools. You know what I mean? The internet can be two things. It can be an entertainment place, and it can also be a tool. I think you can use it for entertainment, but you have to specify the time that you're using it for entertainment and specify the time that you're using it as a tool. And it should be used overwhelmingly more as a tool than for entertainment. I think that will affect memory, which is, again, what I'm trying to get into, memory and things of that nature. So that's why I'm very passionate about those things. Anyway, let's get right into the 7th chords, guys. C7 chords, doing the melody chords. It sounded less than ideas right here. that sound a little something like this right here. One more game. Let's get right into these rhythm chords, guys. That sound a little something like this right here. Then right here. Then here. With the pinky. And then this one right here. Right here again. Then we go back to Pinky City. While that shit off. Then the unique chord, because we don't use the word weird anymore. Right here. Let's go again, okay? Right here. And the unique chord. Right here. Here. Then here. Excuse me, guys. Oh, yeah, right here. Yeah. Right here. Right here, the unique chord. And here. Here. I'm not sure if I did that 3 times, so we're just gonna go again. Then here. If I did do it 3 times, it just means extra practice. And that's good for us. That's good for me, at least. It's good for the goose, it's good for the gander. You get it. Y'all are smart. So smart. It came out way more forceful than I had intended it to. Right here. Let's get right into these bottom 4 string chords, and then we're going to move on to the C minor 7 chords and keep on moving on up. Let's go again, okay? Time, okay? Well, here we go. And right here. Let's go again, okay? Right back down. Right here. Right here. Right here. Alright, let's go to the C minor 7 chords, guys. We're going to start with the melody chords. Again, I get that this is boring. This is boring for all of us, okay? That's just what it is. Okay, learning these chords is very, very important if you're going to become a better guitar player. It is what it is, guys. If you haven't done so already, I'd absolutely love it if you went ahead and liked the videos. It's free. Or maybe subscribe to the channel. It's helpful. It moves me up in the algorithm. And then I can afford to buy stuff instead of looking like I'm a schlagzilla in this room terribly. Let's go to C minor 7 chords, melody chords. Let's go. Also, happy Saturday to all you guys. In case that wasn't clear from the jump. that was scary. I was trying to shut my eyes for it, but that was really hard. Is that the Loch Ness Monster episode of South Park when the woman was like, "Oh, that's so scary." So this is scary to me. Here we go. Shout out you guys for being here on a Saturday, guys. I know this fucking sucks. There's nothing fun about this at all. It is what it is. I'm glad that you're here, though. You know, I'm glad that you could postpone your Saturday morning cartoons to be working on important stuff. That's a joke. Sadness, I found out a few weeks ago that Cartoon Network got shut down a while ago. I didn't even know that. Best channel ever. When I was a kid growing up. Who here's a fan of Scooby-Doo? Is anybody else a fan of Scooby-Doo? What was your... If you have a favorite cartoon, let me know what that is in the comments section, because I have a bunch of favorites. Scooby-Doo's mine and my brother's favorites, by far. I don't think that was really in the Saturday morning cartoon repertoire at that particular time, but it was definitely on Cartoon Network for sure. My comfortability for this chord solo top, which is good, which means I'm learning. Then right here, let's get right into these bottom 4 string chords. It's something like this right here, y'all. This one's still a hard one for me to do, just because I don't really know why. It's not that hard. My brain just has a problem processing. I don't know why. It's really not that hard to record. My brain just can't process it. One more time, okay? Feels like it's getting easier, but every time I say it's getting easier, I stumble. I turn into Macy Gray with it. I try to say goodbye and I choke. Try to walk away and I stumble. Okay, that's enough of that. Doing the C sharp, D flat, 7 chords, and then the minor 7 chords, guys. Again, I don't have these posted yet. I'm having a friend scan these, okay? that are scanning them so I can post them in the background, and I can use the OBS software to put them up in the background so that you can see them, and I don't have to hold up this book like I'm like presenting a product in like some kind of infomercial, or looking like I'm holding up the $1 million box and like, oh, here we go, you won the prize. Yuck, we did it. Anyway, let's get right to it. The only way to it is through it, y'all. Let's get to it. If you haven't done so already, I would absolutely love it if you took the time to just like the video. It is extremely helpful to me. It's extremely helpful to the channel. And it is as simple as the click of a button. And if you'd like to as well, subscribing to the channel so you can regularly watch me or regularly comment on the videos. That's also helpful too, guys. If you don't want to do it, I understand. But thank you for being here either way. But I hope that you will. I hope that you will. Happy Saturday to you all. Let's see. So we're right here. Again, this is another one that isn't hard. My brain can't figure it out. Nope, it's right here. Let's go again. Okay, so it's up here. Figure it out, brain. Oh, brain, figure it out. Right here. I tell my brain what to do. Right here. Here. Let's go again, okay? Then right here. And here. Then right here. Then here. Then meow. Then down meow. Right meow. Then meow. Obviously meow. And from meow to meow. And then right here. Right meow. Let's get to the inside chords that sound a little something like this right here. That's not right. One more again, okay? Let's go right into the rhythm chords. It sounds a little something like this right here. Right mouth. Here. Here. Then here. 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 Then here. Oh. Here. Then here. Here. And then after that, then we're going to go right around. To here. Then here. Bar it off. And then right here. Here. Let me finish that up right here. Let's go right to the bottom 4-string chords. Let's go something like this. Guys, we're going to get right into the D minor 7 chords, and then we're done. We're done with the chords for the day. Then we can do the lick of the week. I posted the lick of the week into channel, chat. So you should have that available for those of you who want to check it out. Shout out you, okay? Let's get right to it before I start unnecessarily. Start trying to figure out pinch harmonics. Like, I love pinch harmonics. They're fucking fire. All right, let's go. Minor 7 chords. D sharp, C sharp, D flat, minor 7 chords. After I get a sip of this. Let's go, guys. Let's get it. Esh get it, as they say. Well, nobody says that except for that guy, Lil Pump. Inside chords that sound a little something like this right here, y'all. Let's get right into the bottom 4 string chords, y'all. But before we have to do the rhythm chords, obviously, shout out you guys. Happy Saturday. Like the videos. Love you guys. The best. Let's go again, okay? One more time. It's the last one right here. Last one of the last one Pacific. Let's go right into the bottom 4 string chords, guys. Oh, my bad. Actually, I want to play this like the ending, like a train coming. I don't know why I love playing that like that. It's so fun. Let's get right into we're going to do this at 90 beats per minute, guys. Again, I have posted it into the chat, so if you see it, you want to check that out. I'm going to play through this thing about 2 times, 3 chains. Figure this out. Let's go. One more time. Let's play through it one more time. Like and comment and subscribe to this guy's page as well. Again, we want to show love to those who are helping us grow as guitar players, and the best way to do that is by liking and commenting, subscribing to their channels too. I think this guy particularly has a Patreon account too. So we were at 90 beats per minute yesterday, so we're gonna work on that. Almost. Just like this. Fuck! I almost had that. Let's go. That was practically perfection right there, but I gotta do it again because I cannot just do it once. I have got to try to do it twice. Ah, it was right there. Let's go. That was not clean, but it was almost perfection in the sense that I hit every note correctly. I just didn't make it sound good, so it sounded like shit. Oh my god, that was the one. That was the one, Daniel's son. Oh, fuck. That was the one. That was the one. That was the one. Okay. Well, it wasn't the one, but. That's the one right there, baby. That's the one. We did it. Yay! Now we get to work on the OD riff. So we get to put that behind us. And as though we're celebrating, we got to celebrate for a total of 2 seconds. And that's all you can do. Time to move on to the next thing, which is going to be just as hard, if not even harder. I'm still working on this. It's important to celebrate and celebrate your wins. It's a big win for me. Obviously, doing things right obviously makes me feel better about playing guitar. But at the same time, we cannot sit in those wins. I don't know if you guys know the story about the cheese and the mice. There's a group of mice that it's not important. It's just it's a parable. I don't know if parable is the right word. It's a story that has a moral ending to it, so I think that's a parable. I don't know what the word is for it. Anyway, the story about mice. There's a group of mice who have their running shoes on, and a group of mice that also have their running shoes on. And one of the groups of mice, they always run into these small things of cheese, and they eat the cheese, but they always have their shoes on. They never eat too much, never gorge on it. And there's one group of mice who find a big block of cheese, and they both of the groups, they find the blocks of cheese at the same time. So they both start eating the cheese. They start eating the cheese, and days go by. And so a group of mice say, okay, well, we're done eating this cheese. We're going to keep going, keep trying to find the other cheese. The moral of the story is that one of the groups of mice stayed there and got fat and ate off the cheese, thinking the cheese was going to last forever, and it didn't, and they ended up not surviving. And so the other mice ended up surviving because they kept pushing forward, even though that they saw that the cheese was plentiful. They knew that it wouldn't last forever. Same concept comes with music when you're working on stuff. It's good that you celebrate wins, but you celebrate them for a little while, understand that you did a good job, and move on to the next thing. Okay? I recommend that to everybody else. You have to, you got to be really careful. It's important to celebrate those wins and to accept them for what they are, but then at the same time, it's important to not over-celebrate. That is a thing. I'm sure any Olympic athlete would tell you the same thing. You don't have time. You have a moment to celebrate, and once that moment is passed, on to the next thing. Behind you. On to the next thing. Let's go right into this OD Polyphia riff, which sounds like this. Anyway, this is what it sounds like. So, working on this part. Now I'm going to move right on to the backing track section, guys, because if I don't, I'm not going to be done with this session today. I'll be done with it in a month, and unfortunately, we only have a limited amount of time to practice these things, guys, which is why we push so hard to get these things done as quickly as we can. Not quickly is not the right word. It's expeditiously. I mean, we're going to try to get it right, but there's only so much time I have on the live stream, so we're going to keep pushing forward, guys. We're almost done here, right now, and so we're going to work on these backing tracks where I'm going to try to do a little bit of chord work. On understanding how scales and chords work together. that's one of the better ones that I've done. Again, I'm still working on chord work, and I'm working on understanding the relationship between scales and chords, which is why you hear me trying to work back and forth and in and out and weave and bob and weave and try to do all this different shit to try to get better at understanding how these relationships are important. In order for me to effectively communicate that to you guys, I have to do a little bit more work myself. So this is important work, at least for becoming a better guitar player. Thank you guys for being here. I hope that you will like and comment and subscribe to the channel, and regularly comment if you can, and regularly let me know if I'm doing better. Okay? It's the only way I can improve the channel is through you guys. My own self-reflection, but sometimes you stay in your head so long, like it's really, really hard to break out of those patterns. So. That accidentally ended well. I didn't do that on purpose. It just happened that way. But again, you make better accidents. You make better accidents when you learn how to play scales and you try to understand the relationship with the chords. And that is a really, really important part of becoming improvisational skills, an improvisational guitar player, and somebody who creates music on a regular basis, because you need to have that mental dexterity to get through those things when you are developing chord progressions. So that's what's important. Guys, I want to say thank you so much for being here on a Saturday. I know being here on a Saturday is not what anybody wants to do. I don't want to be here on a Saturday, but I like playing guitar, and I want to show you guys what it takes to get to that next level. We are obviously seeing me, Muzzy McGee, in real time create dope music as far as getting better, and I can feel it myself. I hope that you're seeing that as well, and that's the progress that it takes. We've been here about an hour every single day, well, hour and a half practice-wise, and I talk for probably about the other 20 minutes or 30 minutes, which I got to cut that down. Again, that's why I try to get through these practices as quickly as possible, because I talk too much. I talk too damn much. But guys, I want to say thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing and liking and commenting to the channel or on the channel. If you haven't done so already, I would absolutely love if you took a second to do that. It is free. It's helpful to the channel. And if you subscribe to the channel, it helps me move up in the algorithm as well. I still am missing, I think, in the ballpark of 918 subscriptions in order for me to apply for the YouTube Partnership Program, which will allow me to make this channel as free as possible for you guys. So let me go through my spiel real quick. Guys, I go by the name of Muzzy McGee. This is my channel, and this is what I'm trying to build. For those of you who are confused about it, hear my spiel real quick. Channel's about 4 things. The first 2 things involve the live stream, and the live stream is broken down into 2 individual parts. The first part is about me practicing. It's about you practicing. It's about us practicing together, because everybody knows that practice sucks, and ain't nobody want to do it because it's terrible. But it is important to have that discipline in order for you to move to the next level. That's just what it is. You can play, you can get to a certain level, but once you get to that level, you will peak, you will plateau, because you have to show discipline and grit, because the devil is in the details, which is a topical phrase. Nobody likes the devil because he's crazy. Yeah, the devil's in the details, guys. It means that you've got to make sure that the details that you're getting right, and that's what moves you from the intermediate to the advanced, from the advanced to the expert, from the expert onto the virtuoso levels of guitar playing, which is what we're trying to do here. And so we do that through this basic structure, doing practice or doing warm-ups, scales, chords, different chord progressions, different picking patterns, different strumming patterns, different chords and voicings, different licks of the week, as well as different cover songs in order for us to do those things and accomplish them. And those build the foundation for the second part, which is the improvisational section, which is basically me on the live stream improving every single day. It's about you judging me, sitting on your throne of judgment, letting me know if I'm doing good, if I'm doing bad, if I'm doing great, if I'm doing terribly, and then you can let me know in the comment section, obviously, after you've liked the videos and commented and subscribed, obviously. But again, it's my hope that you will feel comfortable and confident enough to where you can go into the playlist section of my channel to use the songs. Again, I didn't make these songs, but to use the backing tracks that I have to work on your improvisational stuff yourself. And when you feel confident enough to upload those videos to YouTube, share the video with me, and with your permission, at the very least, I can talk about how you've attacked the fretboard on the channel, how I've attacked the fretboard, and what we can do as a collective to get better. Even suggest different artists and different influencers that can help us get to that next level. The third thing is basically what the whole channel's about. The whole channel is about me creating music in Logic Pro X. It's about me creating the best music I can using my understanding of the guitar, understanding of the fretboard, and understanding of music theory to create the best music I can in Logic Pro X. And so 100% of the music I'll be putting out, obviously in the very beginning, will be total dog shit. And that just is what it is. It's part of the process. So once I start putting out that music, you start seeing that again, again and again. So 100% of that will be for me, but the other 90% of that will be music that I'm creating for my own personal projects. The other 10% will be split into music I'm creating to do collaborations or work with other independent artists on the internet or just close to me or whatever. And the other 5% will be used for me to create musical scores for people who work in the short film industry in the area in which I live, because I work with a bunch of them. And it's a win-win for me because I get to work with different artists from a different perspective, people who do more of the visual arts, and I do more of the sonic arts, okay? So it gives me the opportunity to get credit for working on a film, it gives me the opportunity to work on those films, but it also gives me the credit and the opportunity to work with different people who are looking for different sound design projects. Those are things I can help them out with, which will help us, build this channel appropriately the way that it needs to be done. And lastly, when people don't really watch the channel serves for me as where I am, where I've been, and where I'm trying to go sort of situation. So when people watch the channel, I get comments in real time about fixes that I can make. If I had issues with phasing or rushing, dragging. Somebody mentioned that earlier this week. I've made some of those corrections. I've checked out my microphone. I've oriented my internal mic inside my computer to make sure that it's correctly capturing the sound the way that it should be. It turns out that there was a minute issue that was involved with that, but also my timing as well. So I've made those fixes, and when people make those comments in real time, I can make those changes, which is very, 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 very helpful to the channel. Guys, if you like, comment, subscribe to the channel, I can do the second thing a little bit less. I will always ask people to do the second thing more, and I will get into that in a second. But again, like, comment, subscribe to the channel, okay? That's the easiest and freest way you can help me out with the channel, and it will help me reach my #1 goal of making this channel net zero for you and for me, meaning it's at no cost to me and no cost to you to, at the very least, watch the live stream section of the channel. That is my first and #1 goal, but in order for me to do that, I have to get enough subscribers. But until that moment, I have to ask people to donate to the channel, which is the second thing. So I ask people to check out my Ko-fi account. It's located in the chat. It's located in the description of the video. Again, that's ko-fi.com/Muzzy McGee. Again, that's ko-fi.com/Muzzy McGee. The easiest way you can donate to the channel is through that. Okay, you can donate as little as €1 or more to the account or to the channel if you'd like to do so. The account, the channel, whatever. The second way you can help out with the channel is from a financial perspective. This is more of an indirect way, is to get involved in the cryptocurrency space. Now, I'm not a financial advisor. This isn't financial advice, and I'm not telling you what you should and shouldn't do with your money. However, I'm sharing my passion of music with you, and I'm very passionate as well about cryptocurrency. Maybe not the same level, because I'm really, really into music. So, but I'm passionate about cryptocurrency and about its applications in the future for what it can do, what the blockchain can do for the future of the internet. Okay, we can have a conversation for hours about that if you'd like to off chat or off the live stream. Happy to do it, love it, which is why I recommend it, because everything I will recommend on this channel is something I wholeheartedly support, totally endorse, or both. They will be products that I use. I will never endorse anything on this channel that I do not use or have never used. That's ridiculous. Okay, selling shit on this channel that doesn't make sense to the channel. I mean, obviously, cryptocurrency does have something to do with the internet, so it does kind of apply to the channel. But things that don't help out is me selling snow boots. That doesn't make sense. I don't run a channel that involves snow boots. That's stupid. Anyway, if you want to get involved, you can check it out. I have a list of the videos available in the description, or listen to the links in the description of this video, or description of every video. You can sign up. If you spend $50 or more, they'll offer you perks. And those perks that they offer you, the perks and benefits they offer you will obviously be better than that of what you get if you sign up by yourself. They want people like me to get new clients in the door. That's just how it works. But whatever they offer you, they will in turn offer me. And by extension, this channel, as I'm using by just anywhere between 15 to 20%, but I set the baseline at 50, so I will be spending a minimum of $50. I'll be putting a poll out there to see what people want me to purchase, things that will help out with the channel. And then obviously, anywhere from $50 to $100 to reinvest back into the channel. Okay, that's how it works. You can join it if you decide that you join those platforms. You use my referral link to sign up. You decide it's not for you. It's just not for you. Okay, you don't have to purchase anything. And if you do make a purchase, it doesn't require that you continue to purchase. Okay, that is what it is. If you'd like to make a purchase, and you want to purchase cryptocurrency, you can. If you decide that you've navigated those websites, you decide it's not for you, it's just not for you. But if you want to check it out, you want to help out with the channel, that's how it helps out. Lastly, guys, the easiest way to help out with the channel is very simple. Outside of subscribing and liking my YouTube videos and commenting on the videos, obviously, is by following me and subscribing to me across all other platforms. I'm currently available on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitch, and soon I will be on Discord, okay? I'm hoping to do that this weekend. No promises. I will do my best. But I'm trying to get on as many platforms as I can, as quickly as I possibly can, so that people can reach me in all different kinds of ways as they would like to, as they see fit. So, but helping subscribe to those channels and helping me build those platforms will inevitably help me build those YouTube channel, or my YouTube channel, and helping me build my YouTube channel will inevitably help me build those other platforms, because one hand washes the other. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being here on a Saturday. I have to end the stream here now. I want to say thank you for those of you who were here. Weakfoot, you're the best. This kid has been helping me out since day one. Not day one, but he's been helping me since day like 1,000, not 1,000, day like 100. 200 about helping me build this thing brick by brick, and he's been helping me with thumbnails, and I'm thankful to have people on the internet who've been kind enough to give me constructive criticism about things that I can change, the things I can change real quickly. Lighting is an issue, obviously I get that. That's another issue I got to deal with, but again, that's a money thing. I've already spent about $1,500–1,600 on building this channel so far with all the things that I've purchased. And my goal is at the end of next year, obviously, is to never purchase another item on this channel from things that I have not made from this channel directly. So that's my whole goal, try to make this net zero. So when you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, I can make that more possible. Guys, happy Saturday to all of you. Shout out to all of you who are here instead of watching your Saturday morning cartoons, eating a bowl of cereal, kicking it, going hard, you know, some that. And I hope that you are having a safe weekend. I know some people are participating in things this weekend, and I hope that you're being safe. I hope that you're being, you know, peacefully engaging with other people and enjoying yourself, but also having a really good time and having your voices heard. So I hope that people are capable of doing that. I hope that people who are watching this channel will continue to work with me to get better, because that's what this channel is about. Okay, this channel is not about anything else but us working on getting better at guitar and getting better at music. And that's it. Like I said, guys, I go by the name Muzzy McGee. This is my channel. This is what I'm trying to build. And I'm going to continue to build this thing brick by brick. And with your help, we can make it happen more quickly. Okay, love you. Bye.